Hey everybody, it's me, Kitty. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit tired and weak. I have a very good reason for that. I was just in the hospital, and those of you who are not new to my channel, you're like, oh no, not again. What now, Kitty? I'm like, to be fair, it's been quite a while since I've been in the hospital, so gotta give myself some credit there. But it used to be more frequent occurrence in the early days of my channel, unfortunately. But don't worry, this is not a GoFundMe or anything. I actually have decent insurance now, thanks to my husband though. So whatever copays we have, we should easily be able to cover. So don't worry, this is not a GoFundMe or anything. So don't panic. But I just want to give you a heads up as to what's been going on, because it might seem kind of weird that I went from uploading pretty consistently to just like dropping off the face of the earth. Like not just dropping off of YouTube, but off of Twitter and Discord and just everything I've been doing. Just all of a sudden, poof, gone. And I didn't want to alarm anybody, because some people are probably still a bit skittish about the fact that when I found out I was pregnant, I disappeared off the face of the earth for 9 months. So it's nothing like that. But basically what happened is on Tuesday, I wasn't feeling well all day, but I kind of just put it on the back burner and just went about my day. I went, got my hair done, did some self-care kind of stuff and just, went about my day. I put out content, everything was all gravy, but I felt off all day and I was in pain. It started early in the morning. I was getting this weird pain in my arm. And I brought it up with Koichi because, she has experience with carpal tunnel. I'm like, hey, Koichi, you think I could be getting carpal tunnel? And she's like, well, your pain kind of sounds like carpal tunnel, so it could be. You may want to check with your doctor soon. I'm like, yeah, I might do that. And then later in the day, my other arm started hurting in exactly the same way. And I'm like, wait a minute. Can carpal tunnel start in both arms at the same time? Is that a thing? And then later in the day, the pain started in my legs too. And it was just very strange. Very strange. What tipped me off that I should probably go to the hospital was I was just sitting, watching my kids, just going about my business in the evening. And then I got this sudden sharp pain in my chest. And I was like, okay, this is not normal. And I started having a bit of a panic attack over it. And I freaked out and I started crying. And that alerted my family that something was very, very wrong. Because I'm normally not like this. It actually takes a lot for me to cry, even from pain. So the fact I was freaking out that much, they're like, okay, something's up. We're going to the ER. So I went to the ER, and even though I had chest pain, and it said on the little kiosk, if you're having chest pain, get somebody, they still made me wait for like hours in the waiting room. It was crazy. They did manage to give me an EKG while I was waiting in the waiting room, which I'm glad they did, because that kind of tipped them off that something was a little bit like not right. But eventually I got through intake, and then eventually they got me an ER room where they were able to give me a CT scan and get an idea what was up. They had no explanation whatsoever for the pain in my limbs. They're like, I don't know. Could have been a reaction to something? Who knows? We can't explain that. That's just weird. But in the CT scan, they found multiple blood clots in my chest that were like migrating towards my lung. So good thing they caught them early, because once it hits your lung, that becomes a severe problem. Because I had a blood clot, there's a singular blood clot in my lung before. It's called a pulmonary embolism. And I got that not long after I gave birth to my second kid, because pregnancies, especially really heavy, not the best pregnancies, can cause blood clots. So yeah, I got it from that. But there's no explanation whatsoever to where these came from, because I haven't been on any long trips, because being sedentary on a long trip can cause that. There's a couple other things that could cause that, and I said, I haven't been doing any of that stuff. So they're like, that's weird. So the only explanation that the ER doctor came up with was either I have some kind of clotting disorder, considering the fact that it's been less than 2 years and I've had blood clots, or it could be my birth control, because birth control that's hormonal based can also cause blood clots. So those are the things he could come up with. But regardless, you know, first things first, they had to, you know, try to break them up as fast as possible. So I got admitted for a couple of nights in the hospital, where every so often I had to get these very nasty, painful injections in my stomach to break them up. And they were very painful. Not only did they hurt going in, but then they burned, and the burning lingered for like over an hour afterward. It was very annoying. And then they also had to keep like taking my blood every few hours. So I'm like, I'm not getting any rest here. I tried sleeping when I was in the hospital. It did not go well because they just kept, you know, they'd either wake me up to take my vitals, they'd wake me up to take my blood, they'd wake me up to give me the shots in my stomach, they'd wake me up to give me pills because apparently my potassium was low and some other various vitamins and minerals were low, so they had to like give me medicine for that. And of course they give me pain medicine because I was in a considerable amount of pain at that point, especially in my chest. And it was crazy town. It was absolute crazy town. So I got admitted on Tuesday, and then they finally let me go late on Thursday. But there's a backup at my pharmacy with the medicine that the hospital prescribed. So I had nothing to take for several days upon getting home. And I guess my body was just like, oh, no medicine? Fuck it. We're just gonna sleep. So I literally slept from Thursday until like tonight. It's Sunday night, Monday morning. I finally like woke up a bit long enough where I could take care of some stuff, but it was very weird. I slept for several days in a row. Like I literally slept like probably 20 out of 24 hours in a day. It was crazy. I was just so dang tired. So that's why I haven't been online much. That's why I disappeared. It's been rough. I see a specialist on, you know, I guess at this point it's today when you're going to be seeing this video. I see a specialist today for a blood doctor, a hematologist. Hopefully once she does her test, she'll have some answers, and hopefully she can get me on some medicine that will help take care of the matter so I have more energy. It's kind of actually based on my previous experience with blood clotting medicine, or blood thinners as they call it. It's kind of like you don't really get energy from them. They kind of actually drains your energy because it's thinning your blood. So once your body gets used to it, you kind of get your usual energy back, but it takes a few months for your body to get used to it. So I'm probably going to be useless for a few months. Hopefully she'll give me the okay where I can start getting back my old schedule and I can make content and stuff, but I don't know when that will be. It could be as early as Tuesday, or it could be a week from now. Who knows? It's whenever the doctor thinks it's for the best, because they still don't know the actual cause of the blood clots. She might be able to determine it based on the testing she's able to do, but it could have been caused by a myriad of things. Could have a disorder, could have been my birth control, and it was even brought up by the doctor at the hospital I saw later. It could have even been caused by too much stress. That apparently could have caused it, so no one knows. It's all up in the air until the specialist figures it out. So that's where I've been, and it's been rough. It's been really, really rough. I've been just so exhausted, so out of it, and just feeling like a load of crap. I gotta be honest with you, I've been feeling like a load of crap. So that's why you haven't seen me on YouTube. That's why you haven't seen me on Twitter. That's why you haven't seen me on Discord or Patreon or anywhere else. It's not that I'm blowing anybody off. It's that I've literally been asleep and not accessible to my phone, and definitely not accessible to a computer. So that's what's been going on with me for the past like almost a week now. Freaking sucks. I've actually had to cancel a few appointments for like photo and video work because of all this, and that really bites because that's more money for Kitti. It's more work for Kitti. And I had to like be like, no, sorry, I can't do it. I got blood clots and it sucks. That's so much ass, and not in the good way. And I can swear all I want in this video because I'm not monetizing it, so I can just say whatever the fuck I want. Biatches. Because I feel like swearing just all over the place because that's how much it fucking sucks. why I'm so cursed like this. I hope it's not a disorder. I hope it's something like that's fixable, like getting off birth control or something, because I even talked to my husband out finally, because he was out of touch with me for a while I was been asleep and stuff, so he's been out of the loop and very scared. So I was able to finally get in touch with him and explain, like, I'm gonna be okay. It just sucks. But regardless, it was something as easy as just me getting off the hormonal birth control and finding another means of temporary baby prevention. It's all good. But it was something more permanent, like a blood clotting disorder. Because if it's a disorder, I'm going to be on medication for it for probably the rest of my life. And that thought alone scares the crap out of me, because I'm already on so many medications I'm probably going to have to be on for the rest of my life. I don't want any more, you guys and gals. I don't want any more. No. But if it's just a temporary thing, that'd be great. That'd be great. If it's just a temporary thing, we're only on it for like 6 months, that'd be dope. Because last time I was only on it for 3, and that was nice, because I was able to just get on and get off, because, TMI, but when I was on the last batch of blood thinners, whenever I had my, monthly, womanly time, it looked like a murder scene every time. It scared the crap out of my husband. He'd come into the bathroom while I'm, like, trying to clean myself up, and it just blood everywhere. It was absolutely vile. But that's blood thinners for you. It thins all your blood. Not just some of your blood. Not just the blood where you want it to thin. It thins all of your blood. And that means it won't clot as easily. And that means it just flows freely. Just flows like a river. So you best not get any cuts or bruises, because it's going to suck. So now when I'm on the blood thinners officially, I'm going to have to be like way extra careful about like making sure I don't have any injuries or anything, because yeah, it'll take a while for them to heal. And my womanly times are going to be rough again. I'm not looking forward to that, that's for sure. Dag nabbit. Just gosh darn dag nabbit. Gosh darn it to heck. Now I'm starting to sound southern. Which kind of makes sense. I do live in the South, if you didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's about it. I deeply appreciate your patience and understanding as I go through all this crap. Like I said, I don't know when I'll be able to resume content again. Could be tomorrow, could be the day after that, could be a week from now. I don't know. I want to get the professional opinion from a doctor as to when it'd be a good idea to start working again. And my baby little fox, she's being watched by my in-laws for the week. And initially we were planning on doing this so I could get some projects done. But now it's just so I can have time to rest and recover and not have to worry about juggling a baby all day and all night. So I'm grateful for that. So those people I said I was going to be working on your project this week, it may not happen because it really just depends on how I'm feeling. I'm going to try to reach out to you individually if I can find your emails, because so many people have been emailing me going, Kitty, where are you? Kitty, are you okay? Where have you been? Kitty, 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 Kitty. And I have to like scroll through all that to try to find the emails of the people who I've been in touch about customs, and oh, that's going to be a headache. It's going to be a real headache. But regardless, hopefully those of you who wanted the commissions are paying attention to my audios and stuff. And you will get this message that I may not be able to get to you this week. Because I'm sick. Gotta be real with you, I'm sick. And I don't know how long I'm going to be sick for. Could be a few weeks, could be a few months. It just depends on how well whatever medicine I get works. And hopefully the medicine I take doesn't make me feel weaker, because that would really bite. Let's just all cross our fingers that things go well, okay? And positive vibes, as always, are deeply, deeply, deeply appreciated. So that's about it. Just wanted to give you that update. Remember, I love you all so very much. I really do, even though we hardly know each other. But I love you all, and I appreciate you all. Thank you for sticking by me. And just stay awesome. Mwah. Mwah. And I will catch you in the next upload, okay? And the next community tab post, we pay attention to that. So yeah. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Meow. Meow. Ada, ada. Ada, ada. Meow.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. This piece was brought to you by my patrons on Patreon and other kind viewers and listeners just like you. If you enjoyed